Hello, everybody. It's your girl, Dazzle that Tarot, and I'm back for another tarot reading, okay? So please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified of when I upload and when I go live. And if you would like to book a private reading, don't worry about it because everything is all in the description box. Just go down there underneath the video, and the prices, where to reach me at, all this other stuff. It's all that good stuff is all down there. So if you need to know if your cousin came up in your house on Thanksgiving, and not only did she take a plate, she also took $150. If you really want to know that, I'll let you know. So yeah. And also, I do want to tell y'all, what I'm saying, I am on YouTube, what I'm saying, so I do have to give y'all a little disclaimer. Everything I say is all for entertainment purposes, and until modern science come up with a mathematical equation that this shit is actual and factual, what I'm saying, just sit back and enjoy it, what I'm saying. It's all alleged. But look, so I finally got my glasses and I'm waiting to pick them up. Now you already know you know how long it takes for glasses to come back, by like what, 2 weeks or whatever the case may be. So I'm with my struggles. I got my struggles, okay? I got struggles. Alright? So and I'm not gonna break those. I got 2 pair, okay? And I'm gonna go back and get my contacts. I was gonna get them at first, and I went to America's Best. See, that's the problem. I went to America's Best, and I literally said I wanted to do the eye exam for glasses and contacts, because you already know, like, it's a different exam for contacts, right? So, I'm in here, what I'm saying, I'm doing the exam, and, everything. Then when I get from out the exam, they already told me I couldn't see, stigmatism, nearsightedness, I'm blind, and nothing got better or worse. It's still the same, which is messed up because my eye doctor a long time ago when I was in elementary school, they told me, yeah, you're only gonna need glasses. The way your vision is, you're only gonna need glasses until you get a certain age, and it's gonna clear up on its own. Then you're only gonna use it for and then you're only gonna need like reading glasses. Lies they tell. I'm blind as hell. They lied to me, y'all. Straight up lied. But anywho, let's get into this. And I'm gonna do something a little different, and I should have went live, but I know I'm on my break, and I know I do want to take me a little nappy nap, so I don't feel like doing a whole hour, 2-hour live or whatever like that. But let's get into it. So remember I told y'all that Kanye West said Hitler was a good guy and everything else like that? I think I said it either, I put it in a post or I said it in one of the videos. He been thinking that way about Hitler, right? So, we already know what happened with that, and we already know the debacle with that. You know what I'm saying? With him talking about Hitler going on the show with the Balenciaga gimp mask, doing the most, saying anti-Semitic stuff, you know what I'm saying? And really feel like he's saying the right things. And please, for all you Hebrew Israelites, he is not saying it because he decided to walk with Yahweh and things like that and whatnot. No. He don't care about Hebrew Israelites. He is an elitist. And he's saying things like that because he did not get his way about something. Okay? So a Jewish person pissed him off. That's what it is. So now, it's just like, one gay person pisses you off now. You don't like all gay people. Yeah, that's the type of stuff he on. You know what I'm saying? But God is love. But anywho, let's get back to it. So, first of all, Akon explains why he will continue to back Kanye West. Says that Kanye's comments don't affect him personally. So let's see.
That way. So I think conversation.
And I know that you've said you don't agree with his comments, but if they're really offensive, will you still continue to back him?
Yeah, because I'm a backer of the right to believe what you want to believe. Now, the day me and him have a conversation, I will give him my point of view on why I disagree, and then he may come back and say, you know what, you're right. Or he may come and say, well, I'm not. Then at that moment, it's my job to understand why he's viewing it that way. So I think conversation.
And I know that you've said you don't.
Okay, so mind you, I got this from the Shade Room or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much, it was on Sky News with Kanye West. I mean, where Akon, the iconic Akon, I like him, the one with the many wives. He basically was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, I would have a conversation with him, and I tell him why I disagree, you know, and if he can either agree with me or not, and if he doesn't, you know, let's have a conversation about how he got to this thought process, you know, whatever. And I understand. I feel like that is a great way to communicate, an effective way to have a conversation, and to get both point of views out there, and to come to understanding, or come to a thing of agree to disagree, you know, in this education and things like that. And I understand that, and you know, I'm all for that. But let's be real, Kanye West is talking some bullshit. Y'all know some BS. Y'all know. So I don't understand. And then people are like, oh, freedom of speech. Yeah, okay, freedom of speech is good, but it's not without consequences. Okay, you can't sit here and see. I don't understand that, and then I don't understand why black people don't take the Holocaust. Certain black people, a lot of people do, but certain black people don't take the Holocaust seriously, like it was not a heinous, atrocious act. And it was many acts of heinous, atrocious craziness going on. And you know, when it comes to Kanye West, I don't think he got the memo that Hitler didn't like mixed children. Okay, he didn't like the Aryan races mixing with anything. And matter of fact, if you had a mixed baby, especially black, you were considered bastards, things like that. He didn't like black people, gypsies, Jews, anything. It was about the purity of the Aryan race. Okay, so he looks very childish or foolish, whatever, saying all these things. And I know that, but I don't think other people do. Certain people that are trying to, you know, take up for him. And I don't get it, because he doesn't even believe, like, I did a reading on him, and he's not a real Christian. He believes in the higher power, but he's not a Christian. He's just using it. But he feels like he is above. He feels like he's elite. Okay? So, I just want to know, and this is just going to be this, and I'm going to get on to the next story. I just want to know, does Kanye West really feel like Hitler was a good person, or he had good ideas? And does he, okay, first of all, let's ask this. Is Kanye West, does he completely understand everything that took place during the Holocaust? What was it, World War II? Because World War I, I think, the reason why you had a Hitler is because of World War I. Okay? And it left Germany feeling like they needed to, you know, have pride, prove themselves and stuff like that. So you had those parties popping up, you know, and it ain't nothing but to overthrow the current government, whatever it is, you know, because that's what they're doing. And basically you had the Nazi party that came up. And, you know, the funniest thing is, you know, it didn't actually start with just Jewish people. You know what they were doing? They had that whole plan set in motion when Hitler came in power, right? When Adolf Hitler came in power, what he did was, he started with undesirables. You know, people that are in nursing homes. Or, you know, people who are in, like, who had a disability or mental disorder, things like that. And he would gas them in the showers and stuff. And he would basically, you know, experiment on what's the best way to mass execution people, you know. And what happened was people's relatives started catching on, so they had to stop the program. So, because it was supposed to be in secret and it's supposed to be undesirables, right? And on some esoteric stuff, they were into witchcraft, okay? They were into the occult, okay? Not only that, one of his generals, because see, I love watching. Okay, one thing that my grandfather, before he passed, God rest his soul, me coming up, the one thing that me and my grandfather did was watch the History Channel. No, the Military Channel. We used to watch the Military Channel all the time because he would take over the living room and we'd just have to watch it, right? We'd have to do and watch what he want to watch. So, I mean, it is what it is. So, one of his generals or lieutenants, I think it was generals, basically, he made moves based on what a pendulum told him. So, you know, he'll send troops if the pendulum said it was in his favor, like yes or no, which is funny, right? But it actually happened. But the pendulum gave him the wrong information one day, and basically that was his undoing. But all in all, that's something that you guys can look up. So my thing is with and it wasn't, and mind you, it wasn't just in Germany during the Holocaust. During that regime, you had a lot of dictators and stuff like that, and they was making alliances and stuff. And they were doing exterminating who they viewed were undesirable in their countries too. You know, like Germany was doing. A lot of people got out of here for no reason during that time. Okay. But yeah, let's get to it. So, does Kanye West knows the actual history, understands the full history and what they were doing in their ideologies during those Nazi times? Does he really know? Because that's another thing. He doesn't read books. He listens to what other people tell him. So, I mean, a Hebrew Israelite can tell him some stuff. Now he knows everything about Hebrew Israelites. And that's what he wants to talk about. And that's his standpoint. Then a Nazi can tell him some stuff. And, you know, Nazis, some Nazis, you know, some racist people, they're not outright calling you to whatever. It's like, I don't have to tell you that because you know you're that. So I'm going to talk to you like you know that you're inferior. And he probably accepted that conversation. Now he's talking like, child. But does he know the in-depth history of the Nazi regime? 1, 2, 3. But you claim to be Christian. But you admiring somebody who's an occultist, right? And who is what? And he was halfway Jewish. I think he was part Jewish too. So, because he wasn't completely Aryan. Hitler didn't have blonde hair, a tall physique, muscular physique. So, let's get into it. 1, 2, 3. Does Kanye West know the real history? The 5 of Wands. Again, I'm going to say no. He is in the competition. He is in the conflict. Okay? He's trying to prove something. Okay? So, his actions, his creativity, things like that is all about, it's all about him. It's all about competing or clashing against others, against other people. I'll put it like that. And this is all the action stuff because this is the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Doing something in hopes to gain something, but you're not going to do it. The plan's just not going to come out right. And I kind of feel like, I don't know if it's gaining attention, but it's a little bit more than just attention. He's doing something because, I keep telling y'all, it's really because somebody told him no. Okay? So he's lashing out and hoping to gain something. He wants something. Okay? Does he really even know? The Empress. Okay. So there's a woman that is educating him in the Two of Spears. Okay. I feel like he's being told that. Okay. It's conflicting views. You are talking to too many people. You're doing something in hopes to gain something, but you're also talking to too many people, and you're not really doing your research. You're just getting nurtured this information. You're being given this information by different people that stand at different sides of the spectrum, different sides of the room. They may feel like Nazi Germany was horrible. This over here feel like Nazi Germany was the best thing ever, and it should come back, and Hitler was a great person. Over there then found out something about Hitler. Yeah, Nazi Germany was bad, everything was bad, but Hitler and his ideologies, certain things were not bad, and we can use that and use it within our own community. You see what I'm saying? But it's conflicting. He know right from wrong. He's juggling right from wrong. Okay? And I kind of feel like he's hearing it. He's absolutely hearing it. Right? And that lets you know in those elitist conversations that he has with fellow elitists, and they want to I don't know, put their spin on things with their money, and they're like, well, da 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 da. Like, it's just different stuff like that. It's just elitist ass conversations, okay? Elitist ass conversations. Some of them are far removed from reality of what actually happened and the things that actually happened. So even when it comes to different stuff too. Even when it comes to his belief system, like religion and stuff, like all that stuff, like he's not really doing the research. He's not. His mind can soak up a lot of what you tell him. If you have his ear, you know what he'll start doing? He'll start mimicking. I already said that. He will mimic your beliefs. That's what it is. Oh, wow. I've been on here for too long, y'all. Oh, I wanted to go over something else. Can I go over one more thing? But with Akon, it's a classy way to respond without disrespecting nobody, But I don't care. Oh, let's get to Balenciaga, okay? Let's talk about it. So Balenciaga drops $25 million lawsuit against the marketing agency and vows to donate to child protection organizations. Okay. In an attempt to shift blame after kids were featured in an ad that teddy bears wearing sex gear, Balenciaga sued No Star for a whopping $25 million. They have now changed their minds and will be donating to child protection organizations instead. Balenciaga admitted that their current process for content validation has failed. Okay, so I'm going to tell y'all one thing. We're living in the world. Now, here's what I believe. Now, y'all gonna get mad at me, but here's my opinion. And then I'll do this reading. So, we're living in a world where a lot of things that were not acceptable in previous years are now becoming more acceptable. People are getting more enlightened, things like that. I feel like the child sex toys and stuff like that, I feel like it is an agenda because I do feel like, and this has nothing to do with the LGBTQIA+. I love y'all, but that agenda of deflowering our kids so young, getting them exposed to sex so young, and even when it comes to transitioning so young, if there was no limitations on that, they'd be trying to transition toddlers, okay, on some real stuff. So I think Balenciaga unconsciously or whatever, or intentionally, pretty much thought the world was ready to see a child with a teddy bear and sex toys or whatever, like, leather and stuff. They thought the world would be okay with that, right? They thought the world was ready. You had kids like Northwest, and I don't want to hear what Kanye West feels about Northwest doing what, because just like he's wearing a Get mask, Northwest is wearing a Get mask, okay? She's wearing things that she has no business wearing. And it is not just revealing outfits or something. No, on some real stuff, you're wearing BDSM attire, okay? So I feel like Balenciaga thought that the world was in a more open, comfortable place to see that shit. And we're not. Thank God we're not, right? Thank Yahweh that we are not. So my thing is, and that's my hunch, that's my theory. I feel like it's an agenda. They want to deflower your children. They want it to be, that's just like when it comes to like child predators, how they want to be a part of the LGBTQIA. They want to be called minor attracted people. So I think that was the agenda. Both agendas are trying to come out. And that's why I think that's coming from. Now, Spirit, is this coming from... Maybe I'll do my words with friends deck, right? Okay, because I ain't do this yet. Okay, so is this an agenda? I'm going to just do one card for that, a few cards. So, okay, so what I want to know, did Balenciaga, is the onset of this Balenciaga campaign, does it have something to do with the minor attracted people's agenda to normalize minor attracted people and to normalize children in a sexual suggestive light? And to make it fashionable. Is that side and side with the same thing? Is that same energy? What's going on? 1, 2, 3. I'm hoping I asked that question. It's a new idea. New levels, new devils. So, new levels is what? A new idea. New devils. It's a new agenda. Basically, it's with the... Yeah. I'm trying to say it without saying it. Yeah. Okay, yeah. They want your kids to look attractive to minor attracted people. Okay. So, be careful with that, y'all. But that's what I got for you guys. I love y'all for real. Yeah. Tell me how y'all like this one, too, because I was just talking. Girl, I need to get me some sleep. I've been sitting here drinking my stuff. Before you know, my break gonna be over and I'm gonna have to go back to work. But it's always like that, y'all. Peace. I love y'all for real. Girl, I am so blind, y'all. I can't even see where to stop. Okay. Let me put back on these broken ass glasses, y'all. Peace.